A nonprofit here in town works to help a lot of people find jobs. Laurie, Harvey, the CEO of this program, is joining us now to talk more about the Center for Work Education and Employment, otherwise known as CWEE. Laurie, it's good to see you, and thanks for coming in. You work with low-income, single-parent families. Talk about the process and what you do with them.
Well, yes, we've been around since 1982, so we're in our 33rd year.
Congratulations.
And we work to help them prepare for jobs, find jobs, and keep jobs. So we began with looking at the needs of each one of our individuals. They each have a counselor or a coach that works with them throughout the whole time. So those personal needs, such as trying to get the proper transportation, housing, childcare, those things are so critical.
It's not just about diving in to get a job. It's the holistic approach with the family, right?
So it's an integrated process where they work with the case manager or coach throughout the whole time, and then they begin to go through the skills training, which includes looking at the skills they might need, understanding what the work culture is, what goes on in those high-rise buildings downtown, really beginning to get more skills like computer skills training, all the Microsoft Office suite, those kinds of things.
I should point out, these are historical photos right here.
These are really historical, yes.
Some of the early ones were the more modern pictures there, but you've really updated. You're kind of cutting edge. You've got some great grants. You've got, I've been through your computer labs. They're all kind of state-of-the-art. You partner with a lot of companies as well. How successful have you been in job placement?
Last year we placed 253 of our graduates, which is one of the biggest numbers of placements we've had. And those jobs are in $11, $12 an hour. That's $3 to $4 more than minimum wage. So we're working with companies like Key Bank and Christian Living Communities, which has long-term care facilities, and they help us decide what kinds of training we should do. They help us with understanding whether our curriculum is state-of-the-art to meet the needs of employers.
What's the key to success in working with folks who are facing these kinds of challenges? You talk a lot about dignity and respect.
Well, I think we've heard for the last several days the wonderful words that the Pope has been sharing about really caring about each individual and understanding what their needs are, and especially the needs of themselves and their children. Because of those 250 people we place, that represents 500, 600 children who are getting a whole new life by their parent becoming self-supporting.
The ripple effect is great. I am very honored to be emceeing your awards luncheon this week on Wednesday. Aspire, Act, and Achieve is the theme this year. There'll be lots of success stories, I know, that we're going to share at the luncheon. Just give us an example.
Yes, well, this is a longer time ago, but still very amazing success story of someone who came through our program back in the early 80s, who was literally living in her car with her little boy, who now she's been working over 30 years with CenturyLink, used to be the good old U.S. West, and her son graduated from the School of Mines and is now in an engineering career. And so she has an amazing story, and we'll hear many like that on Wednesday.
It's very inspiring. You've been with this program for a long time, and it doesn't get tiring, I'm sure, to hear that.
No, the stories are so beautiful, and hearing our participants as they make achievements through our program, as they go and get a makeover at one of our partners and come back and are so happy to move into the next phase of the program.
Congratulations on all your success. I'll see you on Wednesday. If you want more information about CWEE, go to CWEE.org. Laurie, always good to see you, and thanks for coming in.